Chapter 5, Meteora's Foreword. Hybrid showed Essence around the ship. The ship was still the same, having 7 levels or decks. Essence learned that one level was strictly for Meteora, the AI program that Hybrid somehow made. This level connects the bridge's computer systems to the engineering computers. This level acts as the brain of the ship. The decks below the bridge are 2 levels for quarters of the crew. The final level was the cargo hold, medical bay, and weapon storage. Hybrid and Essence now find themselves on the bridge. How did you do this? How did you create an artificial intelligence? We tried that technique, but couldn't figure it out, Essence asked. We tried it, but at the time it wasn't possible to create one yet, Hybrid said. I created Meteora's artificial intelligence with the intent of her being human-like. Creating her was a simple task. I used 2 algorithms and combined them into one. More or less, it was like choosing who Meteora's mother and father would be, Hybrid said. Essence stood there. She looked at Hybrid. She then chuckled a little. You created a representation of what our daughter would look like, didn't you? Essence asked. I didn't do it because of us. I did it because it made the most sense. Our powers. Just look at our powers. I control time. You control space. Now, just imagine what our traits our child would have, Hybrid said. Essence sighed. You made your point. I'm still shocked to see this, well, actually work without blowing up, Essence said. So, where is she? Right now, she's in maintenance mode. She's trying to figure out the engine's plans and how to incorporate them into the engine into the ship, Hybrid said. Oh, okay, Essence said. She walks away looking at the bridge. Have you taken the ship anywhere? Essence asked. What is the maximum speed this ship can go? Can it go faster than the speed of light? I took this ship as far as I could and fast as I could. I pushed this ship's warp engines to the brink. Do you want to know what I found out? Hybrid asked. What did you find out? Essence asked. I traveled so far and I found myself back at Earth, Hybrid said. You looped yourself? Essence said, sounding a bit surprised. Is that possible? Yeah, it is. It depends on the age of the universe. The age determines the size of the universe. Meteora told me if the universe is old enough and depending on the rate of expansion due to the dark matter, it's possible if we're in the future and travel to the nearest galaxy, it would be basically look like we're floating in complete darkness, Hybrid said. Well, damn, Essence said, understanding what Hybrid just said. You know, we have to alert the others about the Nexus Empire. Don't worry, everyone on the team is perfectly capable of handling themselves if they come across the Nexus Empire, Hybrid said. Hybrid, I have finished my task, a young female voice said. The engines can be integrated into the warp engine. However, we would need to acquire some materials and some help. Good. Why don't you show yourself? We have a guest, Hybrid said. Immediately a bright light flickered on. Quickly, something materialized in the form of a young, 19-year-old woman wearing a gray-colored summer dress. Essence looked at this woman. She seen this woman has long silver-colored hair. She looked at Essence. Essence looked at the woman's face and immediately noticed this woman looked similar to Essence with blue eyes. "Hello, I'm Meteora," Meteora said in a somewhat cheery attitude. Hi," Essence said, sounding unsure what to say. "Meteora, this is Essence," Hybrid said, kinda smiling. "Oh, you're Essence," Meteora said. Her cheery demeanor changed to a more serious demeanor. She starts to walk around. She continues to look at Essence as she crosses her arms. Meteora stares at Essence, mirroring her current facial expression. She continues slowly walking, studying Essence. What is she doing? Is this normal for a program? Essence asked. Meteora, now behind Essence, is still walking. Meteora chuckles. "Really? Is that what you think of me?" Meteora asked. "You think of me as a machine? I assure you, Mother, I am no machine." That's a little bit creepy," Essence said, referring to the mother remark. "These humans, they think of life as something special, that they think only human life matters. Even a majority of them hate animals. Humans view animals as lesser beings, that they have no souls. Some view machines and androids built by the Nexus Empire having no souls. The Nexus Empire has no idea what it's like to control an artificial intelligence of my caliber," Meteor said, now standing by Hybrid. "Well, what are you saying? That you have a soul?" Essence asked. "Maybe I do have one. Maybe I don't," Meteor said. "Honestly, I could care less what this world views me as." Essence laughs a little bit. "She has your attitude," Essence said. "So, you rebuilt the ship and stolen plans for a time travel engine. Does this have anything to do with your crazy conspiracy theory about the damn Nazis using time travel to alter the timeline?" Essence asked. "It's not a crazy theory," Hybrid yelled, but not in anger. "Meteora, tell her that I'm not crazy." "I have concluded that this timeline has been altered by the effects of time travel. I have found their classified files that they tried so hard to hide," Meteor said. "So, you're saying Hybrid is right? The Nazis somehow built a time machine to acquire the nanotech to win World War II?" Essence said. "Where the fuck did they get the technology to build a time machine?" "Theoretically, it's possible to build a simple time machine with a computer, headphones, and a microwave," Meteor said. "You can use all that to transfer your mind to the past, back a day or two, back in time. It's highly unstable and could have serious setbacks to the space-time continuum, but it does work." "Okay, you need to seriously explain that shit to me," Essence said. "How can a microwave be a part of a time machine?" "To explain that one, it's all physics. To explain how this machine works, it's neuroscience," Meteor said. "I feel like we're getting off track here," Essence said. "I'll just get to the point then. I can restore the timeline back to what it was. Meteora said. How? Essence asked. We would have to destroy the original time machine that caused the alteration in a way that it seems like it failed, Meteora said. And how do you plan on doing that? Essence asked, sounding a bit curious. One way, we would have to find a way to overload the systems so it wouldn't work, Meteora said. Okay, say this crazy ass theory actually works. If we alter the timeline back to what it once was, wouldn't we be wiping ourselves from existence? Essence asked. No, we won't. Paradoxes are tricky things. However, they can be exploited once you knew the loopholes, Meteora said. Hybrid, Lance, do you really think this will work? Do you really think altering the timeline will change your mother's fate? Essence asked. It will change everybody's fate, Hybrid said. But yes, I do believe that it will. Essence does look at Hybrid. She knows Hybrid. Once his mind has a decision on something, his mind cannot be changed, and nothing would deter him from achieving his goal. Well, I can't convince you to change your mind. So I want to help, Essence said. Hybrid heard that from Essence. What she said made Hybrid feel good inside. It took Hybrid so long to build Meteora, even after suffering from a catastrophic system failure. Even after him and his friends were discovered by the Nexus Empire and the ship buried. And even after Essence abandoned Hybrid for being too obsessive about the ship. All that happening nearly around the same time when Essence left Hybrid. It nearly destroyed him. Nearly made his sanity snapped. When Hybrid began questioning his destiny, his place among the universe. Solar, the only one who never left Hybrid's side, encouraged Hybrid with these words. Destiny? You're a Hybrid, with or without your accomplices. You're a legend of the end. You must restore the timeline to save your mother. That's your ultimate destiny. You want the others and Essence back? You want to complete the impossible task? Stop being a whiny human and suck it up, Cupcake. You must work yourself harder to make yourself better. Become faster and stronger. It's not yet the midnight hour. Our mission isn't over yet. So, that's what Hybrid did. He followed Solar's advice. Even though Solar is a talking white cat, sent to protect the legends of the end. But, damn it, Solar is a wise cat and always right. Hybrid looks at Essence. So, you want to help? Give me one good solid reason why I should let you back in, Hybrid said. You abandoned me once. How do I know you won't do it again? I will literally haunt you if you don't accept my help, Essence said, going up to Hybrid, looking him up to his eyes. She looked like she's about to hit Hybrid, despite the height differences between them. You gonna hit me or kiss me? Hybrid asked with a smirk on his face. I've been with you since the beginning. I was with you when your mom died. You said it yourself. Our powers are binded to one another, Essence said. Fine, you win, Hybrid said. M, set a course to the moon. We need to see an old friend.